Hello again, this is Whitnum, and welcome to another episode of Who Thought This Was a Good Idea? As we take a test drive in Pinkie Pie's RC car. This $20 package comes complete with Pink Cube convertible, controlled by this wireless device over here, and there seems to be a hearts and horseshoes motif going on with both units. We've got a Pinkie Pie brushable, and we get some batteries, not all. We get 2 AA's for the control, but we will need to provide 3 for the car. I guess something is better than nothing. The packaging comes with a couple of cutouts. One lets you play with the remote control and sample some of the sounds. We'll go over those in more detail later. And another cutout allows you to actually touch the car and actually even spin the wheels a little bit. It feels pretty sturdy in there, so we're going to put it through its paces later on. On the back, the copy warns us that, beep beep, look out! Pinkie Pie zooms into town in her car. But even if she's in a hurry, she always has time to give her friends a ride. Hop in and go for a spin with Pinkie Pie, and hope she doesn't like to race yellow lights. Let's take a look at the serving suggestion. We've seen the blurb before that Pinkie Pie likes to look on the bright side, so instead, let's take a look at what's going on here. The hitching system that the car comes with allows it to interact with some of the other vehicles in line, like Rarity's Royal Carriage, and we will test that functionality out in a little while. Downstairs, we have an adorable little rugrat playing with the car on a rug, and that is prompting me to test the car on multiple surfaces. I have laminate flooring, I have cheap cut loop pile carpeting, and I might have a floor mat somewhere around here. We're going to test it on those surfaces and see how it does. So, with all that having been said, are you, dear viewer, ready for the automotive experience of a lifetime?
This is unlike any car you've ever seen before. This is a party with power. This is an interior that promises to have just as much fun as the exterior. This is the all-new Equestria PPXD Convertible Turbo, the stunning result of letting a random pink pony into the drafting room. Every 2011 PPXD comes with Platinum Party coverage, which includes complimentary balloons with every all-points inspection.
Here's the remote control. It is a cute heart-shaped device, very flexible antenna, horseshoe-shaped buttons, speaker for the random sound effects. You need a Phillips screwdriver to get into the battery compartment of the car and the control. We're operating at 27 megahertz, in case you were wondering. And now a demonstration of the remote control's functions. Pressing and holding a button will get a motor sound effect. Pressing any button will get a random sound effect. Now here's the thing, there's an internal counter on the control. When you get to 15, you get the theme song. A rather lengthy snippet of the theme song. Now, if you want to play with a remote control, or have your child play with a remote control without random sounds every time they push the buttons, what you do is you hold both buttons for 10 seconds. You'll hear a tone, and now the remote control is on mute. But it will still operate. The car. To get the sounds back on. To get the sounds back on, I'd recommend turning the car off first and not place it on a table. To get the sounds back on, press both buttons for 10 seconds, or maybe a little bit less, but anyway, you'll hear the tone and you'll get sounds again. But anyway, the remote control. And here we have Pinkie Pie's RC car, fully loaded with special guest passengers, Sweetie Belle, Butterfly, Winona and Rabbit, filling in the back seat, whatever. The car does indeed have a fetching heart and horseshoe pattern, complete with horseshoe rims and heart hubs. The antenna is a very flexible device and is adorned with a large heart on the tip. And not only that, we have a cute little hood ornament, which appears to be, as someone kind of indicated, it looks like a wingless rainbow dash of some sort. The front of the car also features a headlight. The headlight is turned on when the car's switch is in the on position. This lets you know that the car is eating up battery. So if you see the headlight on and you're not playing with the car, turn it off. And here on the back, we see the trailer hitch. We will play with that in a little while. And we also see a cute little license plate, 2 HP. Does the car have 2 hit points? Or is this too hot to party? I don't know. To have... You figured out, dear viewers. I am moving on. The passengers peg in to very convenient peg holes, all in the interior. And let's take a closer look at that right now. It comes with a cute little steering wheel. The steering wheel turns. And even apparently have a horseshoe brake and accelerator. That is just too cute. And you have little nice little patterns decorating the seats. So all in all, I think they did a pretty good job with the molding on the car. The car itself is very solid. You have a kind of a flexible convertible flat back here. The trailer hitch bends up and down a little bit. This could break off if one is not careful. You may want to watch that in case you don't snap it off with a lot of bending this way or that. And let's take a look at the undercarriage. This is how the car actually operates. These wheels are freewheeling. These wheels have a cute little rubber tread pattern of horseshoes on the tires. That is so cute. And what we'll see is that this little mechanism right here, when the car is being used in reverse, one of these wheels will spin. That'll cause this to engage and cause the car to kick around. And you're going to see how crazy that is. So let's stop talking and let's start testing. Here is test number 1, laminate flooring, and also a demonstration of basic use of the car. Here's the remote control. Pressing this button will make the vehicle go forward. Pressing this button will make the car spin wildly about. You control the direction of the car by letting it spin around until it happens to point in the direction you want it to go. And then you press forward, and it kind of goes forward, but it really pulls. Oh dear, there goes the theme song. It really pulls to the right. Yeah, so I think that proves that it works beautifully on laminate flooring. Let's test carpet. Here is a test on cheap cut loop pile carpeting. Bit slower response, but thanks to the use, I believe, of the horseshoe tread tires, it actually has a bit of purchase on the carpet. So it's not entirely ineffective. And now the ultimate test, pulling Rarity's Royal Carriage, fully loaded with special guest Twilight Sparkle. Wow, that's actually not bad. However, Don't try to back up. It doesn't work. Nico, you're in a dangerous area right now. We're kind of testing right now. Wow. Bonk. Yeah. And that's what you hear when you hit an obstruction that the car just cannot go past. You hear a ratchet noise. And you hear the theme. Pinkie Pie's RC car. Final thoughts? I'm pleasantly surprised with the purchase. The car was able to traverse rougher terrain than I thought it could. I think I got 50 feet out of it with line of sight. You might have to test that out on your own, but still, I think that's pretty impressive. The artistic design of the car, I really appreciate. I think it's very cute, well done. And it can hold several passengers as well as pull other ponies in other vehicles and probably other things that have similar hooks around the house as well. So it's limited to your imagination. I will point out that the hood ornament and the hitch may be potential points of failure. So if it takes a nasty spill off of a ledge or it bumps into something and is a little bit too rough with that, you might accidentally break something off. So watch yourself, or whoever's playing with this, have them be careful with it. So besides those 2 points of concern, I believe that this is a good $20 purchase. I approve of this, and I hope that this review has been helpful to you in some way. So until next time, this is Whipnum signing off, and I am looking forward to the start of Season 2 coming up this Saturday. So, yay!